Here, pick, 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 pick.
Wait.
Two. Hey, peck. Hey, peck. Peck, peck, peck,
Two.
peck, peck, peck.
Yeah, peg,
Hey, peg.
Hey, peck.
peg.
Peck, peck.
Slop, slop, slop. Hi,
We have
everybody.
called them in. They are here now. They are listening to our wonderful voices.
I wouldn't go
Good
that
evening.
far.
Whoa.
No, that's not what we're
No.
saying at all.
Come on, man.
Jeez, Greg.
I was talking about the pigs. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, nice save there, Marine. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Brothers in Arms podcast. We are your brothers from the same mother and father who just got back from an amazing ball game, but we'll get into that later. But
Yes.
hi, good to see you. This is episode 81 of our podcast. We've missed the last couple of, just 1 week. There's only 1 week in between our last episode because our sailor is back. Alex, good to see you, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy. But it is September the 26th, 2021. It is roughly 9:19 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard. And this is our chance to get together as brothers and share how our lives have been in the last week. Also, remember some amazing things from our past that we seem to remember really well, but everybody else seems to think different. I don't know. Yeah,
It's the story according to us.
exactly. And you know what? We're sticking to it because by golly, this is our podcast. Thank you very much. But yeah, my name's Patrick. I'm the oldest of the three. Good to see you. That guy over there. Wait, you
He's
gotta
down.
point me, Alex. He's down.
down.
Okay, he's down because I'm looking at the three. These guys are like this. I'm sitting in the middle on my screen,
Yep.
but on Alex's screen that we're recording from, Greg is below. So Greg, how you doing
Hi.
there, buddy?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. And then Alex, hey buddy.
Other side.
That
Yes,
side.
I'm on your right.
Okay, so out. That's actually correct. That.
Which way is right? I don't know.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna pick one and go with it.
Alex, our youngest, is just over here. So hey, buddy. Good
How
to
you
see
doing?
you. Yeah. So we're all in our abodes this evening, our humble abodes. I'm in the basement because it's the quietest and this place I could set up my gear. Greg and Alex.
I'm in the attic.
I get this. I get to sit in my my beautiful living room.
I love that.
I can't complain. It's nice. I like it.
Nice chair. Good lumbar support.
Yeah. With my sweet desk chair. If you guys didn't notice, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's look at that.
It's that fine craftsmanship right there. It's fancy.
It's an IKEA special.
No. Antique.
Thrift store find?
Thrift store find.
Nice. Hey, is that one of those silly cups?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
plastic. Oh,
Yeah, I have a couple of them. No, it's not plastic. It's silicone.
Like a silicone. Yeah. Hence the
That.
word silly cup.
Isn't it fancy? It's got a brewery on it.
We got a coffee shop in Beckley, West Virginia called the Chocolate Moose, and they've got some pretty interesting artwork. But anyways, they have silly cups that are like that, but they have their moose on it, and it's.
Mhm.
I want to get one next time I'm down there because
highly recommended. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I don't know how they would be for hot liquids. So these are the silly pint. Okay. Because it's a pint glass, so it's a 16-ounce pint glass.
I would never have put that together. Thank you so much for making that.
Proud of you.
A lot of the breweries are starting to carry them. Okay. They're starting to build their relationships with different breweries and selling them. So they sell the pint glasses, they sell the wine glasses. Those are nice too. I like them. They're easy to clean. You can throw them right in the dishwasher, no problem. You don't have to worry about them breaking, right? Because they're silicone. They're squishy.
So that's my problem, though. I mean, so I've got a consistent coffee mug right now. It's a travel mug. It's got a great, feel in my hand, but it's about that big around. So I'll put it close to my face, about that big around, and I've got a pretty decent size hand. and trying to get my hand down all the way to the bottom of this cup to try and wash it out is relatively impossible. Like, I only drink black coffee in this cup because I know I can't wash it properly. What, Alex?
Why are you washing your coffee cup?
You're gonna hold that thought. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be right back. You keep talking. 2 seconds. Keep talking.
I'm not supposed to wash my coffee cup?
No.
It's stainless steel, though.
And?
What is this, a coffee faux pas? Like, what's the deal?
Alright, so you just drink black coffee out of it, right?
Right, uh-huh.
So what ends up happening is you get this nice layer of coffee that ends up around the rim, right?
Okay.
So around the rim, there's going to come a point in time when you're out to sea and we run out of coffee. Okay? So what you do is you take a little bit of hot water, because there's always water, because we make that. We don't make coffee. You put that in the cup, you stir it around until it gets all the excess coffee off the side. You got a weak cup of coffee that'll keep you going.
You're good for one cup, though, because you haven't washed your cup the entire tour? I mean...
That one cup? Life or death.
Is the difference between the ship surviving or not. Patrick, I'm gonna show you something that's probably gonna blow your mind. Uh-oh. So in the last 20 years, they made this really cool invention. I don't know if you've ever seen these. It's called a bottle brush.
Shut up.
So you can buy these at Target or Walmart or wherever you get your local, doodads and cleaning supplies. And it'll fit inside just about any single bottle you can think of. And now here's the kicker. Then you say, but wait, what about those really tiny parts? You flip this one upside down, you pull out the top, and it's got a little tiny one on it too for all the little pieces that you can't get to. It's brilliant.
Why are you washing the coffee cup?
Because some of us aren't nasty.
Oh my goodness.
Nasty sailors.
You left the room to get a bottle brush.
Yeah, of course I did. But it's the next room over. It's 15, 20 feet away. Of course I'm going to go get it.
Alex, I don't think you're nasty. I just think I couldn't survive on that.
I'll be honest with you, PT. It's a Navy thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a Navy thing.
No way.
Yeah, you don't see. So every once in a while, most of the Marines that I know that do that don't wash their cups are usually the ones that have been on the boat.
Really?
Because they pick it up from the Navy. It's kind of like it's a badge of honor. They actually during COVID, they got the Navy they cracked down on it because it was like, this is gross. Y'all need to clean your mugs, because it's a sign of pride for a chief to pull down his mug, and the outside, I have one unit coffee mug that I've purchased since I've been in. I bought one when I picked up Staff Sergeant, and there's actually a company here in the United States that makes these things, and it's kind of cool. Everyone gets one done. Usually has your unit logo on it, and has your name or your nickname or your rank, your rank and your name or nickname on it. And they're ceramic, and they're they're not white. They're like a cream colored. So the outsides are beautiful, cream. Sometimes has the gold rim on the top. And in the Navy, the inside of those mugs are black.
NavyHistory.org. Old coffee and a cup signifies seniority and stature in the military, particularly on deployment. As one blogger noted, you may not be able to embrace your loved ones while you are gone, but at least you can still taste the same coffee you drank the day you left. Really? This is a legit thing, Alex.
You
Are
don't
you
want a coffee cup.
Oh my
There's jokes.
goodness.
There's a TikTok. I found a TikTok a while back that made me laugh out loud because you wouldn't have got it if you weren't in this, especially in the Navy or the Marine Corps, of basically the one, you know, seaman recruit or basic seaman basic, you know, told the petty officer like, yeah, no, I finished cleaning all the, you know, cleaning everything in Chief's office, and I cleaned his coffee cup. Yeah, it's like, wait, what? You did what? And then the phone call comes through, and it's the line from the one song, "Glory, glory, what a heck of a way to die." So, yeah, you're dead. You're dead. You don't clean a sailor's coffee cup. They get very, very angry
From the
if you
Navy
do.
Times, navytimes.com. Why sailors love a filthy, unwashed coffee mug. This was done on June 7th. And they've got a picture. Alex, is that what your mug looks like or
Oh yeah.
something similar?
Oh yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude.
it's gross. I can't do it. I think it's
Oh.
nasty.
Sailors, for example, but more specifically those who have achieved the rank of chief, have one superstition that extends into the unsanitary. They never clean their coffee mugs. It adds a lot of flavor, he says.
That's what they call it.
Oh, no.
They don't clean the coffee pot either. You've heard the story, Patrick, about how Navy like Chief Coffee, you can stick a spoon in it and it'll stick straight up.
Right, but now I'm thinking that's because of the residue. When the spoon hits the bottom,
Ex-
it's like sand, and
ex-
so it just stands up.
exactly. Yes. Where do you think it comes from? It's not just that it's darker than black. It's because of they don't clean it ever. Ever.
So somebody wrote, there was a chief that I worked for in the Navy many years ago that the same thing going on with his coffee cup. We decided one day to scrub it out for him, and he completely lost his stuff when he found his cup the next day. I mean, complete brain aneurysm. He threatened to write every one of us up for it. A couple days later, someone filled his cup with this resin type stuff that hardens. We use it for plastic plastic plaques and looks like coffee with creamer once cured. He threw it across the shop and shattered. I thought he was going to kill someone that day. No one ever fessed up to the deed. Wow. I guess sailors like their coffee like they like their hearts. Cold, black, and crusty.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll get off this. I'm so
It's
sorry.
funny because it's true.
Don't wash it.
Wow. Wow.
They don't wash their coffee mugs. And Lord help you if you do by accident.
Listen,
Like I said, I can't do it. I clean my mug out every minimum once a week. I'll wash that thing at least once a week. Like my one at work, I don't let it get like that. That's gross.
Nope.
I can't do it.
Liz says it's like sourdough. The mother pot continues in every cup.
So, so what you guys been up? I know Alex. I know you've been on the boat. PT, what you been up to this? Like, I know Alex, you'll probably have some good stories, but PT, what you been up to this week?
I I went to Charleston for officers' councils.
Mm-hmm.
And got to spend some time with some amazing people, including but not limited to my wife.
Nice.
And had a great week through Wednesday, and then did work Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and got to preach this morning in church. So it's been a good week. It's been pretty restful. We are taking tomorrow off though, and we got pretty decent weather happening around here, so we're just gonna chill. We might even go for a walk, maybe go find a trail. Just be husband and wife for a little bit. So we're looking forward to that.
That's one jet.
Yeah, man. So it's been a good week. I mean, it's been busy. Not without its issues and call offs and potential quarantines. Not us, but our staff, and so it's been stinky, but it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. It also things have gotten done. Got to take the new canteen out yesterday. And serve at a safety day, which was interesting. It was us and the fire department and the 911 call station and the fire department, or excuse me, the police department and the American Red Cross. We were all at this event over by the mall, and I made some really cool relationships too in that event. So it's nice when the community of community care can come together and really get some work done. So it was fun.
That's neat.
Yeah. Yeah. So, how about you?
I've been back on nights, which has been really nice. I
Really?
have, I've missed it.
You like nights?
I love working the evening shift, brother.
Huh.
I hate being on days.
Why is that? You just don't like waking up?
The bobs aren't around.
Part of it is the nice part, so I get to sleep in. So
Okay.
I go to bed at I'd rather stay up a little bit later and go to bed and sleep in. So I love sleeping in. And then, I'm home. Most nights I'm home between 11 and midnight,
Okay.
usually earlier than that.
What time do you go in to get home at 11 midnight?
So I'm at work by 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my actual work day is 3 to 11. Right? That's not bad.
No. Uh-uh.
So being on nights means I don't have to deal with Alex. I talked to Alex about this. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. You don't have to deal with the good idea fairies.
The bobs aren't there.
Did you say bobs aren't there?
Bobs.
Yes.
I got 7 bosses, Bob.
Bosses.
Bob.
Got it.
You've seen Office Space before, right, Patrick? Alright, so you need to watch Office Space. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
But the main character, his name's Peter, and Peter gets hypnotized so that he just doesn't care anymore. And it turns out that when he goes back to his place of business and he doesn't care, he gets promoted. It's great.
What?
Yeah. But there are 2 guys that show up that do surveys and invoices and stuff on the company to find out, what's going good, what's going bad, what can they change. So they're both named Bob. So it's Bob and Bob.
Okay.
And Peter is explaining to them when he finally comes in for his interview, a couple of days late in his pajamas, that he has 7 bosses, Bob. And those 7 bosses have 7 different ideas as to how he needs to do his daily thing every single day.
Got it.
So whenever we work nights, we don't deal with the bobs. They're not there.
Or the what we affectionately call the good idea fairies. Yeah. Hey, I suddenly had this great idea that we should totally do this, and it's like, no, we shouldn't, but we're gonna do it anyway because you said we should.
And
so
you're the boss. I got you.
And you're the boss. So no good idea fairies. So we just get what needs to get done completed, and it's really nice.
Nice.
But finish that. Boys, I saw the new Nintendo Direct. Did either of you?
I've heard about it.
Nope.
Alex, you didn't watch it?
You know I didn't watch it.
Oh, that's right. You went to bed.
No.
You went to, yeah.
Yeah.
You had other things you were dealing with.
Unfortunately.
So there are 2 big things I wanted to talk about it. One, the Nintendo Switch Online, Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis.
I was about to say, not already there?
Yeah, and so next month the Sega Genesis and the Nintendo 64 are coming to the Switch Online. It's going to be a higher tier.
Oh, so you have to pay more for it.
They haven't announced the amount. I mean, come on, man. How much do you spend for Switch Online? You got the family plan, so you pay what? $30 a year?
Maybe.
If that.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. So if it's an extra like $10 or $15, are we really gonna lose our minds?
Probably not.
No, I don't think so. So I'm waiting to see. I want to know how much they're actually going to charge for it, but the fact that the 64 is going to come with Ocarina of Time, and they're talking about having like they've already announced like at least four future titles that will be released.
Really?
One of them being Majora's Mask.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. I don't know. That to me that's motivation enough to be like, okay, I'm going to look at this very seriously, and I'm probably going to end up getting it because I want to be able to play. At minimum, I want those two games. Paper Mario is coming.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I'm working through. I mean, I haven't played it recently, but I started working through Origami King, and I've been enjoying that. And so I would definitely love to be able to go back and play Paper Mario again because that original was so stinking good.
Yeah, I agree. That was a good one.
But
didn't I
the other thing,
a Game Boy as well, that they were going to pull out all the Game Boy games?
They have not. So it was kind of a red herring. So everyone was convinced that it was going to be the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, and then the like 2 days prior to the direct, everyone started saying, "Well, we think it's going to be Nintendo 64, like Nintendo 64, Nintendo 64, Nintendo 64." And everyone's like, "Okay, well, I guess that's going to be the case." And then they dropped the direct, and they announced it, and it's like Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis, which threw everyone for a loop. Like,
oh, absolutely.
That was completely out of left field. No one I didn't see anything in the chatter on the internet saying that was what was going to be. So that was kind of a surprise. But they also stealth dropped another game, and I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but do either of you remember playing ActRaiser on the Super Nintendo?
Yes.
We owned it.
Was that the racing game like this?
No, that was a side scroller. Where you had the town that you could build up as well as play through different levels as a knight.
Yeah.
So you played the level, the side-scrolling level, and you went and you hacked and slashed your way through the level, defeated the boss at the end, and then it went into like a what do you call it? Like a, for lack of better words, they call it it's called a god sim, where you direct the town as a little angel to move the town to different places, and you destroy trees and dry up, bad land and make all. Brother, they made a HD remake of the game. And they released it on Friday for $30.
I'm gonna have to check out the trailer.
I might just end up like, I'm still kind of waffling on it, but I'm pretty sure at some point I'm just gonna buy it because I loved that game. I can't tell you how many times I played ActRaiser on our Super Nintendo.
Okay.
I don't know what it was about it that just it sucked me in. I loved the challenge of the different towns and like building them up, and I loved that game. I thought it was a blast. It was fun playing it. It was fun beating it. And it's like they made a remake with new bosses, new elements, and like all the original stuff you enjoyed. It's like, okay. Plus all the graphics are in HD. I think I'm gonna have to get it just to get it.
Well, let us know, man.
I will have to give you my feedback here soon.
Would you please? That's awesome.
Boyle, how was your week on the boat? Yeah.
That good, huh?
Oh, it was interesting. It was very interesting. So the first couple of days weren't that bad, because I wasn't on watch, so I was able to get some work done and try and help motivate my junior sailors to get them qualified. And then about day 2 or 3, it started kicking. I got thrown back in the watch bill because the people that they had on there apparently weren't qualified enough. We drove all the way down to old Jacksonville, Florida. And boys, I can tell you, I've been out quite a few times. I have been a part of launching and recovering aircraft multiple times. This was the only time that I, no joke, feared for my life.
Wow.
Because, about 20 feet above my head as I'm sleeping at night, they have baby pilots. The brand new guys that have never launched or caught themselves on an aircraft carrier are learning how to do that with us. Yeah. I was on watch, and I was sitting down there, and we have a live feed TV from the flight deck that we can sit there and we can watch them launch and recover aircraft, which is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. But no joke, like, you can see the experienced pilots that we did for flight deck certification, and then you compare them to these guys, and they have like crosshairs, so that you can like see them as they're coming in, and as long as they're within the crosshairs, they're good. And you're watching these baby pilots, and they're coming in, and here's the crosshairs, and they're like up here. You're like, oh, and then he comes down, and he's like down here. You're like, oh, and then he shoots up a little bit, and then just keeps going, and then doesn't even touch the flight deck and just goes right over it.
Wow.
But you're just like, oh man, I'm gonna die. This is gonna happen.
No, man.
So they fly these little things. They call them Sinatras, and they're orange and yellow, and they're not orange and yellow. They're orange and white, and they're very tiny, right? They look like a little miniaturized version of like an F-18.
Okay.
I wish I could have taken pictures, but apparently we're not supposed to.
I can imagine why.
Yeah. But like, it's ridiculous watching these guys launch and recover these things. And just enjoying the whole aspect of too low, pull up. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. So
Man.
that's
But they call them Sinatras?
they're Sinatras, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
So, but getting to see all those guys and having the full air wing on and watching the baby pilots like walk around looking at stuff, they're like, oh, this is so neat. They have, for their first couple landings, they have just enough fuel so that if they miss the boat, because they don't take off from the boat in the beginning, right? They take off from Naval Air Station Jacksonville, and they'll take off from the one way out there, and they'll come out and they'll meet us out in the middle of the ocean, and they'll try and land.
Huh.
And if they miss it and whiff it, they just do a big U-turn and they go back and they land back at Jacksonville and they try again.
Oh no.
Oh, it's funny watching them do
Safety first, Boyle.
Oh man.
So, but then you get them on there, you get them on the catapults, and you can just see the look of fear in their eyes because there's two of them that are on catapults getting launched, and there's a third one that's landing beside them, and it's just great. It's absolutely great. So I saw a lot of that this week. We ran into Hurricane Larry.
Ooh, Larry.
Yep. Don't know if you guys even
What'd
heard
he say?
anything about Larry. He said blah, 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 blah.
That was the noise he made.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
we had like 15 to 20 foot swells, while we were catching just the outskirts of Larry. But the temperature difference, just from like going from Virginia down to Jacksonville, is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There was like a 20 to 25 degree shift in the temperature in the plants alone, just on air temperature from the outside.
Wow.
So the entire time we're down there in Jacksonville, we're just sweating like crazy, standing down there, trying to stand under ventilation, talking to people. And then we got back home a couple of days ago, and as we're like pulling back into Virginia waters, it was just like change.
Huh.
So we're just standing in there, and I'm under the normal ventilation that I normally stand in under, and I look at the other guys and I start rolling my sleeves down, trying to make sure and cover everything up. And I was like, is my boat coat down here? So I go get my boat coat and bundle up, and I'm standing there underneath my ventilation. I'm like, man, this sucks.
Welcome back to fall.
It was bad.
Oh man.
I walked off the boat when I got to go home in a hoodie.
Yeah.
And shorts.
Yeah.
Because that's what I had.
I went to Walmart tonight in jeans and a hoodie as well. It's ridiculous, man. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be like 82.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't make sense.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, I'd had a hearing test done this week as well.
Can you hear me now?
Apparently the Navy says that I'm deaf.
Oh.
Something that my wife has been telling me for years now.
What?
What? Yeah, I'm hoping the audio doesn't come around too weird. I'm sorry, guys, because
you're fine, bro.
I have y'all turned way up in my ears so I can hear you. So I'm hoping that actually doesn't translate too well. So if anyone's listening on headphones, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Them headphones look fancy.
They do. They look nice.
They're just the little Corsair ones. So
I have the same. Oh gosh, what are they?
Ka-chow.
What's the name of these brand? This brand again? Audio Technicas.
Oh,
Got these years ago on a deployment. They're studio headphones. I love the way they sound. Everything's clean.
Oh, yeah.
And they're comfy.
I love comfy.
I love comfy.
So, but yeah.
Well, glad you're here, buddy.
Appreciate it.
We had fun this weekend.
We had fun today.
Yeah, that was good. We got to meet up. Alex and I met up today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
They came up this way, and we came down. We met at the Virginia State Fair.
What? Virginia State Fair?
Virginia State Fair.
Virginia State Fair.
A what?
A what?
It was a lot of fun. We sampled some food and some drinks, and got Caroline to pet a cow.
Yeah, I saw the cow petting.
Mm-hmm.
Cow goes moo.
Cow goes moo. Apparently, Alex and I missed it, unfortunately, because what were we doing? We were getting drinks.
Oh.
We had grabbed drinks for us and for Brandy, and we went and met Liz and Brandy and Caroline up at the kids section, which had a kids farm area. And apparently Caroline went over, so they had a cage, like imagine like a dog cage, dog fence kind of size cage.
Sure.
So the top was completely open, and it was filled with somewhere in the ballpark of like 30 guinea pigs.
Whoa.
And Caroline apparently went up, and I hope I'm not stealing your thunder, boy. Finishing the story. But the lady had given her some apples, and she had a bunch of apple pieces, And that's part of the reason why I kind of laughed when we started this episode, because she went up and she was, here, pig, 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 pig. And like all of these guinea pigs just flocked to the side of the fence where she was at because she was throwing them apples.
Oh,
And I thought it was, I wish I'd seen that. It'd be adorable and hilarious all at the same time.
oh. Sweet girl. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, we took her around, got her on a couple of rides. I got to ride a ride with her. That was kind of fun.
Sweet.
It was awesome.
Yeah, the seat belts aren't big enough for adults on those things.
Oh no.
And the lap bar is just a lap bar. It like doesn't lock in place. So I belted her in and I had my arm around her like this, and then I'm with the other hand holding the lap bar down. Just go around circles. It was fun.
Or the like teacups or something? What were you flying?
It was old school classic cars.
Oh,
Cadillacs.
fun.
He was riding a Cadillac.
It
It was
not.
Yeah.
Well, it was like one of those little, it was like a little kid, they're carny rides. So it literally went in a circle. It went in a circle, and it had like two spots where the cars went a little bit high, like up a little bump and down. And so it went up a bump and down, going in a circle, really, really fast. Not my cup of tea.
Oh.
I don't ride those things, man. I'd do it. I will ride it. So if Zoe asks me to ride something, so anytime we took her to the parks obviously over the summer. If there's a ride that she wants to ride, she's and it's like you need an adult, or she wants me to ride with her and I can.
Right.
I'll ride it with her. But if I have a choice,
Nope.
I don't like anything. I hate anything that just spins me in a circle. I can't stand it.
Well, it was all those times you got thrown off the merry-go-round.
Yeah.
I get my legs cut out from under me. That merry-go-round, I still, oh man. They tore that thing out at camp for a reason.
Yeah, they did. Because it was a lawsuit just waiting to happen.
It wasn't even that. I don't know how many kids got hurt on that thing. Broken arm or broke a leg or
thrown 30 feet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that was so fun. We would run that thing as fast as we could and just watch the.
We were laying down in the middle of it once.
Yeah. Yep.
And just seeing how long you can make it until your foot slips off.
Yep.
And your voice goes up an octave.
Because you find the bar.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Oh, memories of camp.
Yay, camp.
Yay, camp. Speaking of camp, Mom and Dad are actually going to camp this week.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they called me on Camp Road.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
After they snuck up to Ohio for the weekend.
Yeah, they got to see the Buckeyes play Akron.
Not much of a game, but
No, but they were there for the band. We all know it.
Yeah. What are you there for? The halftime show.
Halftime show.
Mom and Dad used to always say that when they went to Alex and I's football games.
Yeah.
They get asked all the time, what do you guys brings you guys out tonight? We're here to watch the band.
Yeah. Yep. So, which one out there is yours? The one holding the tuba and the one in the percussion section in the pit. Oh.
Yep.
Yep. Good times.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
It's fun.
Alex. Homie. I do believe it's your turn.
I haven't even thought of it.
That's all right. Hey, Greg, you got any flash questions for us?
I can have some up in just a minute.
All right. Hey, before you do that, I got a dad joke that a dad shared with me. Not our dad, but a dad. You ready for this?
Okay.
Yeah. So, what do you call it when a cow farts? You're gonna love it.
I don't know.
Hey, come on. No? What do you call it when a cow farts? Derriere.
Derriere. But
This is a good one. I like it.
That is
I
a
like
good
it a
one.
lot. Derriere.
Derriere.
Derriere. All
That's
right.
French for butt.
What rhymes with butt?
I said that's French for butt.
I think we're all needing a hearing test.
I'm kind of hoping they give me hearing aids, because then I can listen to music while I'm on watch.
Ooh, nice. You can get those Bluetoothy ones?
Oh yeah, get the Bluetooth one so I can have it like playing.
Uh-huh, and nobody knows.
Nobody will know. It's great.
All right.
Flash questions?
Let's flash questions.
I love flash questions. Let's go.
All right. So as usual, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Be Patrick, Alex, then myself.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay.
Peg. Peg.
Back.
Patrick, Alex. Patrick, Alex, Greg. Peg.
Back.
All right. All right.
Back.
All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Quick questions. What's the best prank you've ever pulled on someone?
We saran wrapped a car. It was expensive, but we saran wrapped a car.
Wasn't that for my wedding?
Not that time. That one wasn't near as expensive as this other one.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Alex?
Pass.
All right. Mine is definitely we moved someone's vehicle in the parking lot. It was worth it.
You picked it up?
Yes.
That, and then my senior year probably prank, we put alarm clocks in all of our lockers throughout the school. All 750 some odd students in my senior class, and timed them to go off at random times throughout the day.
No.
Yeah, they called the bomb squad. It was bad, but it was really, really funny.
Oh my goodness, that's classic.
What is one weird tidbit or fact that you still remember from school?
Oh shoot! I just had a brain fart. That when you put your finger like this, that's the length of your nose.
Okay, Alex.
Huh. That's neat.
Human anatomy! Yay!
Yay. Every single Wi-Fi password that we have, even the 64-bit encryption code that Mom and Dad used to have when we first got broadband.
He still remembers that.
I still remember.
From school? Okay, got it. I remember I learned how to type in school. It was the dumbest class I ever took, and it's the one thing that I still use every day ever since I graduated from school. What movie can you practically quote from start to finish?
Gladiator. Russell Crowe.
Pitch Perfect. Name one.
Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail. Was there a Disney cartoon that you were afraid of as a kid, and which one was it?
Bambi. Grandma Mellick took me to Bambi.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it was the Wicked Witch or the Evil Queen from Snow White.
I hated Scar. Scar scared me to death from Lion King.
Uncle Scar.
Yep. Funniest name you can think of for a pet.
Bubble butt. Makes me laugh.
Fair enough. Lucky.
Not.
All I can think of is his name's Patches, but we just called him Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Best Wi-Fi password you've ever seen.
Best Wi-Fi password?
Or Wi-Fi name, excuse me. Wi-Fi name. Best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen.
FBI surveillance fan.
Sweet.
Pretty fly for a Wi-Fi.
My favorite was Nacho Wi-Fi.
No.
Nacho Wi-Fi. In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
Useful, but wasteful.
Incomplete.
Never ending. Are you a coffee or a tea person?
Coffee.
I think we can all associate that one. Yeah, coffee. What job would you be terrible at?
Flight attendant.
Walmart greeter. Welcome to Walmart. Get your stuff, get the heck out.
You get out.
I don't know that one.
Oh, come on.
You know what? I honestly, I would probably be terrible at anything that I have to tell something very quickly.
Oh.
Red wire. No green wire. Ah!
Nope. Any superstitions?
Nope.
You don't wash the coffee cup.
There it is.
Don't wash the coffee cup. I don't take Skittles on airplanes or Lucky Charms. Dog or cat person?
Dog.
10 seconds.
Both?
Yeah, both here as well.
Dog.
And then last but not least, favorite TV show?
Oh, Longmire right now is a pretty strong one for me. And Firefly.
Rick and Morty.
Good choice. Classic show right now would probably be Firefly, and then most recent, The Witcher. I've watched that series at least 3 times now.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Henry Cavill.
Oh man.
Also, now speaking of that, gentlemen, I forgot to even mention that. Has anyone seen the opening for the Netflix adaptation of Cowboy Bebop?
We talked about it 2 weeks ago, and I haven't seen anything since.
Okay. Before you go to bed tonight,
Okay.
get on YouTube and look up Cowboy Bebop Netflix. They've got so Netflix released over the weekend, they released the opening, like what you're going to see for the opening sequence for the show.
Okay.
And it's to tank, and it is very reminiscent of the original anime. It's kind of campy, like the opening credits were in the anime, and it's really, really good, I think.
I'm gonna have to check it out. So
I'm pretty sure you're gonna watch it, and you're going to want to I'm ready to see it. I am really hoping that if you search Cowboy Bebop, literally search Cowboy Bebop Netflix, the first hit is the Netflix opening. And Patrick, if you just look up real quick.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. And it's to tank. Like it's yay! Please tell me you guys finally hit it right and didn't just take a really good show and destroy it.
It's interesting what they're using, though. Like, I recognize some of the villains in that opening credit.
Yeah.
But they haven't shown Ein yet. Or Ed.
Ein's in there.
Hold on. Still getting there.
Mm.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm already recognizing, like, episode 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
There's Ein. Okay. Haha. But no Ed.
So I don't know if they removed him or removed them, because I still don't know if Ed's a boy or a girl, and that's the point. I don't know if they removed them from the series, and I would be very sad if they did, because that character is so awesome.
November 19th.
and really rounds out the Bebop crew.
1.5 million views in a day.
Yep.
That's impressive.
The cat says no.
I'm ready. That's good stuff, man.
She didn't want to get down.
Thanks for sending that my way. I appreciate it.
If you I think all three of us, that's probably going to be on our must-watch list. I'm already like, I think it comes out November.
November 19th.
Yeah, November is when it comes out. I'm going to probably binge it. I'm most likely going to binge it. But 10 episodes and it already looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
That scene.
Go ahead.
That scene right there at that clip right there when he jumps in the swordfish and you see, like, I don't know if you saw in the video, like you see him take off in the swordfish.
Yep.
And in the background you can see like whatever planet, like I'm thinking it looks like it's Mars.
Maybe Mars, yeah.
From the anime. It looks like Mars. And just that alone, it's like, if you guys can bring that to life and give that world that feeling, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm sold. I will watch that show multiple times. I mean, I've watched Bebop multiple times, so.
I agree, man. I'm ready for it. Looks good. Cowboy Bebop. Boom. So, where do bad rainbows go?
Is it the pot of gold?
Where do bad rainbows go?
Is it the upside down?
Prism. It's a light sentence.
Double. It's a double punchline. That was good. I like that. My wife accused me of hating her family and relatives. I replied, no, I don't hate your relatives. In fact, I like your mother-in-law a lot better than I like mine.
Your mother-in-law. I like your mother-in-law a lot better than I like mine. That's funny. Hey, why did the fish blush?
I don't know.
Because it saw the ocean's bottom.
I touched the butt.
I touched the butt.
Don't touch the butt. What do the tick and what do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
They both suck.
They're both parasites.
Mine was better.
It moved up.
My wife caught me standing on the bathroom scale, sucking in my stomach. Ha! That's not going to help, she said. Sure it does, I said. It's the only way I can see the numbers.
Wah.
You know what the medical term for when your foot falls asleep?
No.
Comatose.
Oh my goodness. I still love this joke. How do you get a country girl's attention?
Tractor.
A tractor.
A tractor.
Hey, what kind of magic does a cow do?
Something bovine. I don't know.
Slide of hoof.
What does a cow say?
Moo.
So it does moo-doo.
gosh. Never kiss on January 1st because it's only the first. It's only the first date.
Oh. Hey, what do you call monkeys with a shared Amazon account?
Oh, I've heard this one. We've said it before. I don't remember.
Prime mates.
Primates.
Oh.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that new band, Plastic?
No.
No, they mostly rap.
That's why.
Where do you learn to go? Where do you go to learn to make banana splits?
I don't know.
Sunday school.
Sunday school. Wah, wah, wah.
This one's so funny. It never gets old. So it's a rhetorical question, but if two vegans get in a fight, is it still called a beef? I don't know why that still makes me laugh to no end.
Liz says I can't take my dog to the pond anymore because the ducks keep attacking him. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog.
Purebred.
Guy walked into a bar and was subsequently disqualified from the limbo contest.
No.
Oh.
Who did King Arthur put in charge of Camelot security?
Lancelot?
Surveillance.
Surveillance.
Reminds me of the joke about the guy who actually convinced King Arthur the table should be round.
Yeah, who was that?
Circumference.
So this one's good. This one made me just laugh out loud. But when life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic. I love that. Oh man, that was funny. That was a good one.
What do you call it when prisoners take their own mugshots?
Selfies?
Selfies.
Selfie.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
I didn't think orthopedic shoes would help, but I stand corrected.
No.
Liz has got another one. So what do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
A bowfish? Country.
Dapper?
Sophisticated.
Oh.
I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every minute of it.
Yeah. All right. And what did the mommy cow say to the baby cow?
Moo?
On the nose, man. On the nose. On the nose. It's past your bedtime.
Yeah.
Meh. All right, last one. Go ahead.
What's Iron Man without the suit?
Something multi-billionaire, playboy, something philanthropist.
A man.
Stark naked.
Stark naked.
Oh. Anything else, Alex?
Liz has got another one, but I don't know if I'll get the punchline correct, so I'm gonna skip out on it. Alright, never mind. So within minutes, the detectives knew what the murder weapon was. It was a briefcase.
Nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our episode 81 of Brothers in Arms podcast. We truly appreciate you hanging out with us, sharing with us, being with us, listening to us even after the fact. But if you'd like to be here with us while we do this, You can hang out with us on Twitch at twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. I typically send out a twit. Wait.
Tweet.
Tweet. You
I
twelve.
tweet. I twote the tweet.
Yes.
Nevermore. I usually send that out just before we. I usually send that out before we meet, and that's at your BIA podcast. Again, thank you all very much for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. Alex, glad you're here, buddy. You make the magic, and we're so glad you're here. So
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So,
especially with all the coffee stories.
Crusty crap.
Don't wash your cups.
Don't wash your cups. Greg, any parting remarks?
Yeah, stay positive. At the same time, don't be afraid to reach out.
Good point. Alex?
Don't wash your coffee mug.
Might be his new catch line.
Yeah, I like it. Don't wash your coffee mugs. I got you. Yeah, mine's along the same lines as Greg. And don't be afraid to say how you really feel. Because the more you bottle it in, the more you keep it to yourself, the more it can be used against you inside your head. So, say what you mean what you say. Say it in grace, but don't bottle it in. And always, always, always reach out to somebody you trust. Talk to them. Let them know how you feel. Because that's why we're here together. That's why we're here for each other. That's why we take this time specifically out of our week so that we can meet and talk and laugh and share and remember and love. So, thank you for joining us, everybody. Have a fantastic, wonderful week. We hope we get to see you again sometime soon. With our schedules, that guy over there and this guy down there as well. It's a little bit hard. Yeah, but we're gonna do our very best to make this happen for us first, and then for you. So, thank you for hanging out with us. We love you guys. Have a fantastic week. Love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
All right, y'all take care. Bye now.
Bye.
Hey, what's a duck's favorite dip?
Quackers.
Guacamole. Quack.
This one's good too. Do you know sign language?
What word?
Do you know sign language?
No.
You should learn it. It's pretty handy.
Oh, handy. Thanks. I know this one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.